If you're like me, you're mental. But this is beautiful Santa Barbara. And in Santa Barbara, like there is in so many places in California, there is a lot of solar installations on public parking areas and at schools. And I always want to know how many cars could actually charge from one of these fairly big parking spots. I found one down the road. Let's take a look at it and do some math. So let's use this as an example. So this is in Santa Barbara. This came up recently. It is 2 sets of solar panels in a parking lot. So the number of panels I've got here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 by 7. 5 by 27. Okay, so the parking lot looked like this. And I'm going to say that middle section looked like this. And we worked out that there was about 30. We're going to say 30. It was less than that. So that's 150 panels here. And if we divided up the rest of the parking lot, you could have 6 times that. So let's say they were 500 watts. They're bigger industrial ones. So we're talking about 75,000 watts per section. So this would be 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75. So 75 times 6 equals 450 kilowatts total. And that means if you're just doing it in real time, you could do 2 cars at about 250 kilowatts. It doesn't sustain, so we're going to say that's about right. And if you got 6 hours of light a day, then the total number of kilowatts that you could get in a day would be something like 6 times 450, which is 2,700 kilowatts. So let's say we did 80% charge and they were the bigger batteries, then that would mean you could do about 34 cars a day could charge to 80%, which is not bad actually. And the cost that they could charge would be about half that, so about 1,350 a day. Hey Siri, what's 1,350 times 365?
150 times 365 is 492,750.
It's about $500,000 a year. Should cover the cost of buying these bad boys. But the key is that big an area is only going to do about 34 cars a day. These need to be in every single parking lot. So there you have it, a fairly big parking space area, and you can charge about 35, let's say, round it out, 35 cars to 80% per day. That's not bad. There's a lot of solar energy. We need to cover every parking lot in sunny areas with solar panels. Let's get this moving, shall we?